down, look up, look hot. Hi! I'm Kelly, and welcome to The Ones to Know. And the one to know today is Kumara. Thank you for being with me today.
Of course,
Yay!
Kelly. Anything for you.
Oh, you do. You always show up for me, and I appreciate that so much.
You show up for me, too.
I'm happy to. So, let's first start off with the important stuff. You know, you've been with Cooper for how long now?
Can you tell me the answer to that?
A long time. Has it been 12?
A very long time. I believe it's 12 years now because it's either 11 or 12.
Yeah.
Because my firstborn is 12 and he's about to turn 13. And I think he was like 9 months old.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, when you came here. And you've only been at one other company previous? Or
Technically two.
Okay.
Actually, technically 3.
Oh, really?
But they were like brief stints.
Yeah. Well,
One really for a long time.
okay. Yes. And I met somebody at one of my CE classes that was with you at that company. And she was like, I've known Kumara since back in the day. And I'm like, oh.
Was it Karen Kelly? Who was it?
Maybe. She was, I don't know. She was older.
I don't know who that person is.
Anyway.
Let's not use this part on the podcast, by the way.
We're cutting that out. Okay.
Okay.
So, how has Cooper helped your business? Jay's going to make me ask that, okay? One of the best things that I always hear Jay say is that you're so incredible. The business that you've built is, yes, we are so lucky to have you at Cooper, but you are like a brokerage in yourself. Like you have built a team to support you in that way. The amount of business that you do, it's just so impressive. But what would you say the number one thing that Cooper has done to help you with your business?
I have, ever since I joined Cooper Sotheby's, I feel like I've grown so much in the luxury space. I left my old brokerage to come be a part of sort of the bigger picture of Sotheby's. And Sotheby's International Realty is it is the luxury brand, the global luxury brand. It sets the standard and we represent that. And so everything that they've done for me is sort of lift me up in this amazing marketing, branding, feeling completely supported with the team, with Jay, with marketing behind me, but with you. I feel like it's a family and it's very tight knit, but it's also so much bigger than that. You know, Sotheby's International Realty is the ultimate luxury brand in real estate. It represents what luxury is, and so this company is that. And with Jay as our leader, you can't really ask for more. I mean, he's so supportive. He's so intuitive. Has so much wisdom to sort of help if you ever needed anything. And so do you. I mean, we have a true family at this company, but we also have this incredibly impactful global brand that represents, you know, the most elevated lifestyle and the luxury real estate experience of a lifetime.
It's so true. So one of the things that I hear always when agents are, oh, I want to come and work at Sotheby's and I want to sell luxury. And yes, our brand is the standard for that. Like, obviously, we don't have to go and market ourselves as luxury agents because it's built in and to all of the work that Brad has done and all of the Sotheby's branding and concierge over the years. But it is truly amazing how you've taken luxury in the Austin space. You know, I was in CDM recently and unbelievable the prices and how they compare to what we have here, right? So you're paying $15-20 million for Corona Del Mar, and you have an amazing view of the ocean. And here you're paying the same prices for a wonderful lifestyle, obviously. But Terrytown, you know, it's surprising. How do you feel about that?
Well, I think it continues to surprise everybody who moves to Austin, and even my own clients who have been in Austin forever and ever and ever. They're like, I can't believe this house is now $15 million. But really, it's Austin. I mean, it's the lifestyle. It's everything that you get. True. Every time I go back to California, I'm like, oh, it's got my heart because I was born there. But life is not easy there.
Yeah.
Life is easy here. And we have so much to offer as far as like culture and arts and music and a very healthy, active lifestyle.
True.
And it's a simple place to raise your children and a healthy place to raise your children. And so I just think it's one of the best cities to live in the US for sure. And there's a reason why it's so expensive because it's so desirable.
True.
But
What do you think some of the challenges are with the city, though, as it's growing?
I think it's well, for one, the traffic, but I don't, it there are certain things I notice, and on a day-to-day, it doesn't always bother me that much, because I do kind of, my world sort of revolves around more central living, and unless I go outside and I'm listing a ranch or I'm driving to Dripping Springs or Driftwood or Round Top. But sometimes on my morning school drop-off, I'm like, whoa, I've never seen this many cars in this lane exiting BK's. I think they're going to have to widen this street, widen this exit. So yes, I think just the growth of a city, it's like naturally it's changed so much and there's so many more people, but I think that's every major city has growth. I think the crime is definitely more prevalent now than ever before, but it's more petty crime and I mean that's also what happens when a city grows.
Yeah.
But I mean, I remember old Austin, I never even locked my door.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. It does have that safe kind of small town feeling to it still. I'd say the number one is the airport. What happened to all the direct flights?
Yeah, but
Asking for a friend.
Gosh, the airport used to be so amazing.
So easy. And now it's so hard.
John Wayne in Orange County. Now it's like,
And at T&E, I heard the agents, Texas Networking event, the Sotheby's agents were saying that people were choosing to buy in that area versus Austin because they could get more flights in and out.
Dallas,
they were, yes.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no, we can't have that.
Yeah. Dallas is definitely I could see that being a draw for people that travel a lot.
Yeah.
But Dallas is not Austin.
I agree. And so if we just have this airport issue, I'm hoping they'll fix it.
They will.
Come on, Elon. Anyways.
They will.
Okay. So I'm going to just go through the accolades that you already know, but it's just so impressive. So I just want to know how you do it because you're number one in Austin for year after year. That is so impressive. You're number 3, Texas. Unbelievable. You're number 1, Sotheby's worldwide. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And you do it with such grace. I mean, you have 2 boys. You are still doing so many activities, both socially, work-wise. I don't know how you choose and how you do it all. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Thank you. It's not easy. I always talk about this on my panels and whatnot, my work-life balance. It's a constant struggle. And it's a constant struggle to be a mom and have a full-time career and really balance it all. And, I think I constantly have goals to try to develop, either spend more time with my children or just subtle goals to be able to continue the growth of my business, but have a little bit more work-life balance. And it's always evolving, but I do the best I can. I can say that, I try to make it look easy, but it's not.
Yeah.
I work my butt off 24 hours a day, but I love it. It's like people ask me all the time, like, what you've been at the top. Like, can't you just take a break or stop? It's like, I don't think you understand. It's not me. It's not inside me. It's like I've got that fire inside me to like keep doing better and more and learning and being the best that I can be. And it's not really to prove to anyone but myself. It's like I just have that fire inside me to continue to be the best. But I also it's not just about being the best. It makes me tick. My clients, the relationships, everything about like helping others. It's like I do give back so much of myself to my clients, and it makes me feel so good when I put a deal together and it's like the perfect fit, and my clients are so grateful and they are so happy, and that is really what makes me tick. I mean, when I come off a deal like that, and I've made the deal of a lifetime, and the clients are so happy and everyone's grateful, the seller and the buyer. I mean, I'm so thrilled, and it just makes me want to keep going, you know? And so,
I
but it's
can see
also
that.
the relationships that I've built. I mean, I've made so many incredible friendships and relationships out of this business, and the people I've met, I mean, that people that have come through my life, whether or not we talk all the time. Some of them are dear friends, and some of them come circle back into my life years later to sell or buy again. And
Yeah.
I love every moment and every conversation with these people, and I truly, genuinely care. And I think that's what maybe sets me apart. I'm not just trying to sell something. I genuinely care what is going on, like what they're buying, what they're selling. I'll talk them out of a deal. I'll talk them out of selling their property if it's not the right time. I genuinely care what's in the best interest of my clients.
I agree. And I think for somebody that doesn't know you and haven't seen that side of you, the sparkle that you get in your eye when it's the art of the deal, right? And you had to put it together and put the pieces together, and it's fun. And I've also seen the other side. You make a lot of sacrifices for that. There's events that we've been at where you're like, I gotta go. I have to go tuck my son into bed, and it's a priority of mine. And I think it's just incredible. And people don't see all the sacrifice to be number ones, but keep killing it, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I have a couple of fun questions to ask. They're gonna be quick, just right off the top of your head.
Okay.
Morning person, night owl?
My whole life I've been a night owl.
Really?
My whole life. But that's
You're at a workout class almost every morning.
But I'm a morning person too. So basically, I don't sleep. Okay, that's the real truth.
Now we know.
That's the real truth. I mean, I have to be a morning person because I have to drop my kids off at school and get them ready and work out, and so. But my entire life, I have been a night owl.
Yeah, it is some of the nice, peaceful times to catch up on emails and kind of do things while the world's quiet to get stuff done. Yeah. Okay, mountain or beach?
Oh, it's so hard.
I knew these would be hard for you because
I like both.
Yes.
I was born on the beach in Malibu. I'm a total mountain girl. I love to hike, ski.
Yes.
I like to surf. I mean, I'm literally probably 50-50 on that.
Okay.
I spend the summers in Colorado in the mountains, and but I also like Malibu has my heart and soul, and the beach and going to Costa Rica and surfing, and just
true.
It's like I'm kind of 50-50. I know that's strange.
No,
but
I think that's good.
Yeah.
I always choose warm over cold, but okay. How about pickleball or pedal?
I'm all into pedal now.
Isn't it so fun?
It's my thing. I'm just trying to get some courts close by me.
Oh, I know. True. The east side is the only one. Okay. What else do we have? Mom or dad? Ooh, I'm kidding. We won't make her choose.
My mom.
Really? Oh, you have the best parents. I mean,
I have the best parents. So it's shout out to both my parents. They're the most amazing people. They're truly why I am who I am. But my mom really was and my dad will give her props. She was the person who raised all of us, and she's the wisdom and the love and the soul behind, I believe why I am the way I am.
Yeah.
And, the love that she surrounded us with and how she raised us was incredibly impactful in my life.
Yeah.
And she's just an optimistic, spiritual, beautiful human with so much wisdom and love and light. And that's who I strive to be every day, and who I want, to be for my children.
Yeah.
And my friends and my family.
Incredible people come from incredible people, and you have wonderful parents. I think you've built your business and your life to really encompass your family in a day-to-day life. People probably don't know how involved you guys are all together. I think it's incredible. I think, it really is probably great for your children. It seems like it's, great for you, and just having that support system around you. You have to have that when you're going as fast as you're going, and people just want things from you all the time, to just kind of have that family foundation and just to kind of reset you.
Yes, it's incredibly, like, I love that I've somehow managed to surround myself by my family, because you're right, it lifts me up. It's so helpful. It's like I don't feel alone.
Yeah.
My father, I've somehow gotten him to cook dinner for me and my kids every night.
Piano lessons.
Yeah. Piano lessons, cooking dinner.
All the things.
Yeah, all the things. So, and, my mom is comes in and out of town. But
Yeah.
I'm incredibly lucky to be surrounded by family and have so much support in with my family.
Yeah. I think it's amazing. I mean, if I could have that with my daughter, I would love to. I just think it's so important to stay close to your people, and especially when you are so successful. I just think that it's really hard to be close to the ones that you need to be, and you're surrounded just by so many people that want things from you. So, anyways. I love that for you. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's go into some fun stories. Okay, if you don't know, Kumara is one of the best storytellers ever.
Am I?
Oh my gosh, we were at Jeffrey's that one time, and I was literally like crying from the
I
story.
don't remember what story that was. I think we had 10 bottles of wine that night. But
It's too good. Okay, let's start with probably the more serious one, but I'm sure you have a real estate story that was like so crazy. Have you had one that you can share? I was stung by bees, so hopefully it wasn't that one.
oh my gosh.
I know it's so
You
bad.
were?
Oh yeah, a hornet's nest. Pounded a sign right into it. Bees in my hair. Suit was off. People came in the house. Real estate nightmare.
I'm trying to think. I mean, do I really? I don't think I want to say this on camera.
Okay. Okay. We will give her a pass. How about personal?
I mean, I could say yeah. I think the first, was it Carson? The first
Oh,
time
love
that I hired Carson, I was like, come with me to the showing. And I was going to show like a very high-end home, and I had drank a little too much the night before. And it was my first time with showing with her. And so I told her, take over. I'll be right back. And
Were you sick?
I ran to the backyard and made myself feel better and came back in and took over. And she was like, oh my God.
That is awesome.
Do not hear this part. Let me think of another one. Okay. I'm trying to
I think
think.
we all have that in our young real estate careers. If you've been doing it 20 plus years, I feel like
I mean, I have like so many crazy stories. I've like walked in on people. I mean,
No. But no guns pulled, because that's the thing with here in Texas that seems like it's a little scary, is that like, we are somewhat trespassing, and, that can go wrong.
I mean, I have a terrible story, but I don't know. Very scary story. I called Jay a couple of years ago. I had a referral from another agent in Colorado, but it wasn't an agent I knew, and it wasn't a Sotheby's agent. And so I trusted that the client, I didn't have proof of funds for the client, but I trusted because it was a referral from another agent.
Okay.
I didn't really vet it as well as I should have. And I showed up at the house, and the minute the car pulled up, my stomach dropped, and I sort of thought like,
Uh-oh.
something's not right.
Really?
And these two huge men got out of the car, and they came to tour the house. And the whole time I just felt super uneasy. And then it was when we went out to the back, and the back had this beautiful pool that like dropped off a cliff. And one was behind me, one was in front of me. And they wanted to take me to the edge of the cliff, like the wall, and have me lean over to
Stop
see
it.
something that they saw. I don't know when they had time to see something. And so anyway,
Scary.
I was like nosing, and then I was like, oh, I trust you. And then next thing you know, like one is behind me, and I'm thinking that they're going to throw me over the cliff. And,
Oh my gosh.
And I called for help, and the owner came home super fast and helped like me at the end of the tour. But there was definitely, I could tell the story wasn't, they were acting like they were father and son, but they weren't. And it was just not adding up. And so there was a lot of red flags. So there's been a few scary incidences like that where we just have to be careful. But I'm extremely intuitive, and you just have to always trust your intuition. Like my stomach, it was like the minute, I don't know, there was just something not right the minute they pulled up, and then the way that the things they were saying weren't adding up, and you could tell they were both like looking at each other like lying, but didn't have their stories straight, and so it was a little scary.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard because we trust that, people are excited to see the house. We're excited to show it. And you never know. I mean, these are complete strangers, and everybody, is not always honest.
Always
So yes, use your intuition. I love that. Okay. And of course, being the manager of a lot of great agents, I guess in Texas, people have these mini guns, mini pink guns in their purse. Who knew? We don't have those.
Can I have a mini pink gun? Where do I get one of those? I'm just kidding.
I love it. Okay, there's so much pressure in what you do. So how do you like stay on top of that?
Oh, with my clients?
No, just you.
I think I love pressure.
Really?
Yeah, I think I
You thrive in it.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I hate it. It makes me feel physically sick. But I kind of love when I can try to put a deal together at the last minute and prove myself to somebody. I mean, there is so much pressure. Particularly right now, the market's intense. It's interesting. It's good and it's bad and it's hard to save deals. It's hard to put deals together.
So true.
And so you're constantly getting pressure from your clients, usually your sellers, to, what's going on with the market, and you just have to, you have to just get these clients to understand that we are working so hard and doing the best we can, and that we cannot force someone to purchase their home or fall in love with their home, that we are doing everything we can to get it in front of the right people, to show it in the best light. And really what I find in the current market is, unless you find the perfect buyer that's the perfect match, they're not gonna strike on the home.
Yeah.
And so that's the most complicated part of the business right now. Is before it was, there's been ebbs and flows in the market, but it was a lot easier to put a deal together when there was very little inventory and a lot of buyers, and they weren't as picky. And now it's just very much about finding the perfect person for that property. And that can take months and months and months, and it can take a year or more. And that's what people don't quite understand, is that it's just, it can be a year, and then a year and one day. And that one day, the person's the perfect buyer for that property.
True. Yeah.
But they just hadn't come along until now. And so I think it's just really making sure our sellers are patient and trusting us with what we're doing. And we are going to find, they're hiring us for a reason. We're the experts, and we are going to find the perfect buyer through our marketing campaigns, through our showings, but when it doesn't come along in 6 months or 7 months or 8 months, it just is not realistic, especially at the higher price point.
For sure.
It just takes longer to sell a home. And I remember pre-COVID, 2017, 18, 19, it would take me a year to sell a $7 million home.
Yeah.
And, the expectations that we should be signing a year listing agreement for, a home that's more than 10 million is crazy to me.
I know. Well, especially because there's so many moving parts, right? So when they do want to make an offer, or they do find the one that they like, then they most likely have something to sell or move around, even if they have multiple homes. And I do think this aspirational pricing that the sellers are coming up with because they just think they can get it, or, that the upper echelon is going to be willing to pay any number, it's just not the reality. And I feel like sellers are starting to understand that, but they're not being very realistic with the timeline that takes. Yeah. It is not 6 months. It's not even a year.
It's not even a year. It's sometimes more than a year.
Yeah.
And particularly when the seller is super active with trying to set the price point. And they usually are. It's like they want to listen to us, but then they typically still want to stretch it because they're hopeful for more. And the current market, it's just sellers and buyers are very divided on what they think things are worth. And it's a buyer's market. I mean, you read the news, the national news, all over the country, it is a buyer's market, right? And so buyers are setting the prices. And sellers, if they're real sellers, they're sort of they're realizing that they have to be more flexible with their price. And if they're not, they can stick to what they're asking, even if it takes years to get it.
But a seller loves to say, and maybe they haven't been saying this to you, but I feel like by the time it comes to me, all I ever hear is, well, if someone's interested, they'll make an offer, but I'm going to leave my crazy price out there for the world to see.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you overcome that? I mean, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. I think I really try to get sellers to be more in line with where I think the property is going to trade. But I deal so much in the super ultra special properties that sometimes it's like you just have to set the high price and
because there's no comps for it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And let the market dictate sort of the buyer's dictate what they're willing to pay, but it can take a long time.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of feedback that my
Yeah.
price is too high often on these luxury properties. And it is true. Like the buyers I have to encourage offers all the time. We'll make an offer, maybe we can come to terms.
Yeah. That's good. And are buyers doing that? Are they taking that advice? For a while, they were so skittish, right? Like, oh, I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm not going to throw it out. And I know just listening to you, you're like, bring me an offer. Bring me an offer. Let's start the conversation. And yeah, it may not land there, but let's at least start.
Yeah, I think that's the difference between 24 and 25 real estate market.
Okay.
I think last year there was no offers being made and no one would do anything. And this year I'm finding that I've received a lot of lowball offers on a lot of my listings, and I call them lowball because when there are millions underneath your ass, they're usually a lowball. But not, a lot of times it's indicative of where the market's actually at. It's not necessarily a lowball. It feels like a lowball, but it's actually indicative of probably close to the realm of where the property is going to end up trading in the current market.
True. And so are you usually able to finesse those, or do you find that
50-50?
Yeah. Yeah.
I can sometimes finesse them, and sometimes it's like the seller just needs more time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's very impressive. So I think you're younger than me. This will be our last fun fact. That every woman wants to know what's your beauty hack? How do you stay so beautiful all the time? What is the one special thing that we should do? Have you been seeing those Instagram reels where it's like, should I be doing red light? The doctor's like, it's a 10. Should I do NAD? It's a 9. Should I do one of the other things? And they're like, no. So you're doing something that
I'll
works.
tell you my secrets because I'm going to do a day in the life soon.
Yes.
I'll tell you my secrets. Okay. Every morning, the first thing I do is drink like warm lemon water, like 2 big glasses of it. And then I usually wait about 20 minutes. It's supposed to wait 30, but 20. And then I have a whole 16 ounce of celery juice.
You and Sasha.
And then
She was like, Kelly, do it.
And then after like another 30 minutes, I'll drink my coffee.
What?
But
do you work out while this? Because like for me, I'm pacing in front of the coffee machine. Like it's
so I
calling my
used to. I mean, the first thing was like tea or coffee.
Yes.
I'd get out of bed and I'd run and like that
terrible
would be,
addiction.
like the very first thing I had.
Yes.
So this became a habit like maybe a couple years ago of not grabbing the coffee right away. And so basically as I'm driving my kids to school is like the first time I'm sipping my coffee. So it's your body can naturally wake up, but you're supposed to like detox your body in the morning before you start putting the caffeine and all that in.
Right?
Hydrating.
Yes.
Yeah.
So true.
So, and so as soon as I drop my kids off at school, I'm drinking my coffee on the way to my workout.
Okay.
And then I also, I'm now incorporating creatine, and I use the Armra every day too.
You do?
Yes.
And the colostrum and the creatine. Are you scared of creatine? No. I mean, are you sure? Because like they say it makes you gain. But you haven't gained. So do I need to try this? The guy I'm dating swears by this, and he's starting to look like really good. He's going to kill me for this.
He's starting to look, well, I hope he looks good, Kelly. You look damn good. I think it works. I think it's for women. I've been told it's for mental clarity and focus. Okay. I mean, it does help with the workout after or before. Okay. This is something I've just started recently, so I'll get back to you on. If I blow up like a balloon, please tell me.
Is this like the Clueless movie where she's like, eat these protein bars and makes you skinny? You look amazing, but I'll be watching. Okay, so creatine, maybe. Colostrum, Amara. Do you like that?
Colostrum, I love it.
Really? I heard good things.
Between my celery juice and my Armra, I never get sick.
Really?
Even when my children have crazy colds, sick with a fever, whatever, they'll be sleeping in bed with me. I have never get it. Never once.
Oh my gosh.
Because the liver, I think, is just like,
yeah.
I thought it was the celery juice, but a lot of my friends who don't do the celery and they do the Armra say the same thing. So I think it's between the two. Like it's built my immune system where I never get sick.
Kumara's promo code below.
And I'm not gonna lie, I just started recently doing a lot of peptides. So
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. I've been into those.
that is, yeah, that's kind of the
Which one's
next.
your fave?
I'm doing NAD,
Yeah. IV or shot?
the shot,
Me too.
and
It's a lot of shots. I will be
and
honest.
the other ones I can't even tell you what they are, but they're like GCPK.
Oh, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. They say
know.
that's so good. They say that one's really good.
Yeah. CPK, copper. I think it's for the skin. It's called the Glow peptide package.
Yes. I love it.
So
Well, it's working. You mean, you
thank
always
you.
look stunning and beautiful. And, for beauty hacks, we all need to, not gatekeep. We need to share. So
Yeah, we need to
Thank you.
share.
Yes. Well, thank you for your time today. I appreciate it so much. And I'm rooting for you as you close out the year. Your numbers look fabulous. You have killed it in a very tough market. So keep it up.
Thank you.
And
I'm hoping to get a few more big wins. I had a couple of big ones like in the pipeline, and the deal just fell apart. But
oh no,
I'm gonna try to put it back together.
You are so good at doing that. I'm sure you will. And wait, before we go though, I do want to know about this amazing project across the street.
Oh yes,
that has been ruining our traffic for the office.
Yes,
but that's okay. Because I hope we end up with the office there. Jaykeeper.
Gosh, I had so there. That would be amazing.
Yes, but I mean, they're so stunning. You've done a great job. Because again, speaking of pressure, some of the highest price per square foot for the area for a condo in a new kind of mixed use development project with MML here in the area, Herzog. I mean, it's so cool. And watching you really thrive in that, I know you've had, a lot under contract. There's a lot of pressure as we all look at the whole and like, okay, when is it going up? So anything to say about how that's going?
I'm just so excited to be a part of the project. It's going to be a game changer for Austin. There's nothing like it. And there's this whole West 6th Street area is going to transform into like a little West Village.
Yes.
And I just feel like I know it's a pain right now that it's under construction, but when it's built,
so cool.
It's going to be this like amazing, just walkable, like high-end Class A retail and restaurants and galleries and fitness facilities, and it's just the area is going to transform. And I'm selling the 10 luxury homes on top of the 5-story. It's basically the 4th and 5th stories on top of this amazing mixed-use development that's designed by a world-renowned architect from Switzerland, Herzog. And it's just incredibly cool to be a part of the project. I love, a huge fan of MML and Riverside, and they're just amazing developers, and everything they do has always done extremely well. And so I just love that this district is going to have design and architecture and the lush landscape that's kind of overflowing from the 5-story building. It's going to be incredible. And I'm excited to be selling the homes. Yeah, it's a lot of pressure, but like I said, I thrive under pressure.
No,
so
and you have
here
killed
I go.
it.
I'm going to crush it. Continue to crush it. There's only 10.
And it hasn't even been built. I mean, especially in a challenging market, when you add pre-construction, I mean, that's a very hard thing to do. People really want to go in and see it and feel it when they're, writing these, checks for their future home, and kind of like just people don't quite have the vision like they used to. Buyers want it ready and to buy now. So
the ultra high net worth buyer definitely wants like the immediate gratification. They want to walk in and throw down a check and move in. And so the hardest thing is pre-construction sales. But I have told them as soon as we're up in the air and I can actually do a hard hat tour, there's no doubt in my mind I'm going to sell all of them.
They will be gone.
Yes. And we already have huge success. We already have 4 under contract. So
we're,
but as soon as we can actually, it's tangible. I mean, I'm looking at the whole this morning, and the top floor of the garage is topped off. So
it is?
We're going to be going vertical really soon.
Oh my gosh.
And you'll start seeing the mass timber go up, which is the first mass. It's like one of the first mass timber buildings in Austin. And so it's going to be so cool to see the mass timber going up and just kind of seeing it come to fruition. And it's the coolest project because it's a mix of these old historic bungalows with all the existing businesses and then this new mixed-use tower that will have a little bit of historic facades in front of it as you kind of walk through. And so it's going to be incredibly beautiful.
It is. And I know you live in the area too. And, the walkability And I was one of those suckers. I came to visit from the West Coast. I stayed at an Airbnb in Clarksville. I walked around and said, yep, I want to move here.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
Yes, I think that that's what a lot of people do. It's just so easy to fall in love with that neighborhood. So I think that the changes that you're a part of and, making for the area, it's going to be incredible.
What's so fun, I walked this weekend, I walked with my son to breakfast at Swedish Hill, and he has this book like Would You Rather,
Oh,
and
really?
so the whole time I'm like, we're carrying the book and
Aw.
I'm saying would you rather, and it's all these crazy questions and he's like thinking and answering them. And they go, what would you do, Mom? And so it's so fun to live in like an urban walkable neighborhood that's safe. And I mean, Swedish Hill will go back in full effect. Right now, you just have little Swedish Hill, and you get your breakfast and your coffee, and you get a little table at Rosie's or Howard's, and it's just fun.
It is.
We had the best morning.
Oh, that's so cute. Was that your littlest one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we had like a little breakfast date.
Oh, I love that. I love
so
that.
fun.
You are the best mom. I mean, I don't know how you do it. It's incredible.
Thank you.
Well, we'll have to do a part 2 where we can share more about all of the things you have going on. But thank you for your time today. And
Thank you,
I
Kelly.
really appreciate you carving out this time out of your schedule. Keep it up. Happy selling. I can't wait to see all of the amazing things that you do. Congratulations again for number 1, number 3, I can't even keep up. So proud of you.
Thank you. So proud to be part of this company. You are the best.
we love
Jay's
you.
the best. The staff, marketing, all the support system. I feel very lucky to be here and a part of this amazing company. And, we really are a family. And I appreciate all your support, Kelly.
I'm here for you. Let me know what you need.
Thank
Are you going to level up?
Yes, I'm speaking at Level Up.
You are?
Yes.
Yay!
I'm excited.
Oh my goodness. What's your topic?
Social media.
Oh, gonna kill it. Yes.
And kind of branding within the brand.
Ooh.
Oh.
Level Up is so good because they didn't do it for the last couple of years.
I know.
Right?
I
It's
love
just
Level
coming
Up.
back.
I know. It's just coming
It's one of the
back.
best. Like great content.
It's going to be great.
Great area to have it. So.
Daniel Hyder's on the panel with me.
Yes?
And it's going to be like a very good one. They have like a whole film crew. They want to film it and kind of air it.
Good. I can't wait to see it.
Sotheby's, yeah.
We'll keep an eye out. All right.
Please watch.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Callie.
Bye.